In this lesson, you're going to learn about multiple criteria of CountIFS, SumIFS, and AverageIFS. Okay, so we're going to open our working workbook called fruit data underscore multiple criteria, and you're going to open the first worksheet called CountIFS. So the CountIFS function works as it is checking multiple criteria at the same time. So for example, we want to check the amount of sales for bananas in January, for amount of apples in January, pear, kiwi, and strawberry. Okay, so the way we need to check, we need to compare various data from the month, fruit, and also to compare them regarding bananas, apple, pear, kiwi, and strawberry respectively. So if you want to know the CountIFS, we take the formula equals CountIFS, but because we're doing multiple criteria, we type the word S, open brackets, then what we type, we want the named range month, comma, then you want to refer for each check for January, comma, then we to search for another criteria from the named range fruit, comma, then we want it to refer to row G2, then you close the brackets. So it's going to give us a CountIFS of 5. Okay, but because if you want to autofill the rest of the cells with the similar formula, we want column F to remain absolute, and we want column row B, row 2 to remain absolute, so that it can reference banana, apple, pear, kiwi, and strawberry. So how we can do that is we give it a select inside the formula, and because we want the row to the column F to remain absolute, you put a $sign before it, and because we want the row 2 to remain absolute, we put a $sign, and we press the enter key. So now if we autofill the rest of the rows or cells with the formula, you can clearly see that the formulas have adjusted, but the column F reference and the row reference are remaining as absolute. So this is how we create an CountIFS multiple criteria type of function. Okay, so in the next lesson, you're going to learn about creating multiple criteria using the SumIFS. Okay, so to create a SumIFS, we simply put our cursor inside the cell that you want to apply the formula, put an equal sign, then type SumIFS, then because you're doing multiple criteria, we type S, open brackets, then type the name field, sales, comma, the named cell month, comma, the row reference which is F3, comma, the named range fruit, comma, and also the row G2, then you close the bracket, press enter. But because we want to copy the formula across all the various cells that are available, we need to make the column F absolute, and also we need to make the row 2 absolute, so that you can reference banana, apple, pear, kiwi, and strawberry respectively. So the only way you can do that is click within the cell and you make amendments in the formula. So we need to make the F absolute by typing a $sign in front, and we also need to make the row absolute by typing a $sign in front. Then you press the enter keyboard shortcut. So that after doing that, you go to the autofill function and you drag, then we double click to drag the formula downwards, and that is how you use the SumIFS multiple criteria function. Another one that you're going to learn about is the multiple criteria of AverageIFS. So similar to what you have done earlier to SumIFS, what you need to do is type the equal sign, then type the words average, if, then type the word s, open brackets, then what we need to type is cells, the named range cells, comma, the named range month, comma, the column F3, comma, and G2, sorry, as our reference points. Then you press the enter keyboard shortcut. Okay, seem to have made a mistake. Okay, so it is going to reference. Let's clear the cell so that we can do it again. Press escape key, right click, and clear cell contents. So we're going to do the AverageIFS formula again. Equal sign, average IFS, open bracket, cells named range, comma, month named range, comma, F3, comma, fruit, comma, then G2. Then we close the bracket and press the enter key. Seem to be having an error, so let's just check. This is where the error is. I didn't spell average correctly. Then press the enter key. Then we get 24. But because if we need to make the column absolute, and also we need to make the cell C2 absolute, we simply need to double click on the formula. And if we go across here using the name box, what we simply do is type a dollar sign in front of the F, and also we type a dollar sign in front of row 2. Then you press the enter key. So I've made the column and the row absolute. Then what we simply do is highlight all the cells, using the autofill. Then you double click so that the formula can be replicated downwards. And that's how you use the multiple criteria of CountIFS, SumIFS, and AverageIFS. If you have not understood anything, kindly watch the video properly, because it's quite a simple task, and once you understand it, be on your next lesson. So I'll see you then.